everyone's doing fine. For today, again, you'd see at the beginning what we're doing. I'm using, oops, so much. So loose, sorry. Give me a sec here. Here we go. I'm going to use this texture stamp by Sweetie here. Excuse me. And put it this way. And we will be doing a pendant, as you've already seen. So I'm going to lay that there, and I do have a sponge that I can't seem to find right offhand because I forgot to look for it before I started this tutorial. Not too smart, eh? Yeah, and of course I have a few things on the go. So let's just use something else, like a baby wipe. And I'm just grabbing one now. There, this will work. Might leave a design on that side, but that's okay. I'm going to move this stuff. So this is Primo White and Primo Black. And I'm going to use my small roller to do this. Of course, it's sticking to it. Oh, it looks pretty cool. Gives a nice texture. Alright, there's that. So we'll set this to the side. And whoops, this glass, how I've got it set in here, it's just not holding itself very well. I kept thinking it was mean. Nope. Alright, I'm going to set that over there. And now I'm going to need some water to spray this. And I'll get to my water. Give this a good spray. I don't want it sticking. I think I'm going to even fold this in half. And these are both on my thickest setting. Somehow I got some, it's not really a somehow, it's no shocker at all because I've been playing with foils and all kinds of stuff. But I got one on here and I don't want it there. Alright, let's get that off. Anyway, let's go back to this. And I'm going to put some water on top, and I'm just going to pitter-patter this in. I have to pick it up this way, because again, I don't have much strength in my left thumb. This is better. Just use my short little roller here to push in. And I just want to do this because I'm just going to trim the top. I'll show you here in a sec, just as soon as I had to clean that off, just as soon as I see you have the water gushing in there. Yeah, here we go again. Wrong texture stamp. Let me go get my other one. This did come out good though, didn't it? I have to save that for another project, but I can always do it over again. All right, hold on. So now that I did this, because it was accidental, I did it the wrong way. I thought I had them going the other way, and that's probably why I thought this was the proper one. But since it's not, I'm going to trim this, and I'm going to bake it, and I'm going to use it to do the texture stamp that I want. So, I'm going to bake this. I'll be back when it's done. Alright, I thought, well, it's baking in the oven, because I get bored very easily. I would continue with the black, and I already cut a piece of black off and I did this to it, and I didn't have enough to do another earring, so I'm going to take it off of this when we get this one done. Alright, so What I did was I used some of my ink of gold, and this one is, I think it's called Platinum. Yeah. Oh. There we go. So I just tap my finger into this, tap it on my table, and lightly brush over the top of it. Now, am I in view? Good question. Let's go this way. Give a little tap, give a little rub, another tap, another rub. You just do it until you get it to where you want it. You just have to make sure that you're very gentle. You don't want to put any pressure on it, because then you're just going to squish it all and make a mess. And you want to go this way with these lines, because I feel the sneeze coming on. Because if you go this way, of course, you're not going to get just the top surface of everything. You're going to get into every little crevice that there is. So that's it for that. And I do have a cutter for it. Put the cover back on this. And put it up in my stash. So you just let it dry. And when it does, I'm going to cut another earring out for this one. This is just a small little pendant I cut out. Just because I had enough of this done. I still have this piece. As you can see, it wasn't quite big enough for this. Just not quite big enough. I was hoping to squeeze it in there, but yeah, no, not happening. So I have this cutter out for this one. And this is probably just all stained on there. Because I always wipe my cutters when I'm done with them. And sometimes it just, especially when it comes to the red color, it just does not want to come off. That's okay. Anyway. So the thing is you just pick a spot where you want to cut it. Do I want that? Do I want it more up and down? I'm going to pick it up because I got to see what the bottom here looks like. Because there's a part down there I just didn't care for. Okay, that looks pretty good right there. And I want to make sure I can get this in here too. I can move this over a tad a little bit right there. And I can get this one. Oh, just push down. And I'll push down on this one. Oops. Push down and, well, a slippery little sucker, eh? And there. So now I have my two earrings. And again, this is Oh Joy Creation. This here is Cement Burrows. So we'll bake these after I get my other one out, because I'm going to put that other piece on, excuse me, before I bake these. Yeah, I honestly thought I had one of these going the other way, but well, I do now. It's in the oven. That's okay. Yeah, not sure what I was thinking. Yeah, I know I'm still confused over this because I know I've done these before, and I'm like, don't know what I was using, because obviously it wasn't this cutter. Anyway, so when the other one's done, we'll do our weight that I want to do with this, and we'll put it all together and see how it comes out. So I'll see you in a bit. Alright, so I decided, again, well, now it's cooling off, it's baked, but I thought, well, it's cooling off. I did roll out some white clay for when it comes out, but I thought I'd do the backs on these now So I'm going to take my black that I rolled out and move some stuff around here. I'm running out of room. Move these up here more. And I'm going to take this acrylic roller. Kind of reminds me of wind. But anyway, hope that's stuck in there. Just going to take this and with even pressure, whoops, roll up. And of course something has to move, you know. So that's just the way stuff goes for me. Oh, everything is just really sticky. There we go. So, I don't know what that is, but I gotta try and get rid of it. Too many things on the go at the same time. I can't even talk right. Anyway, so I'm just going to lay these on here. Let's see how that's going. Yep. Maybe I'll lay this. Just want to make sure I have enough room. Yeah, that one there. Oh, I got plenty of room. There. It's on a bit of an angle, but that's okay. And of course, I just put my cutters away. Let me get them back out again. I'm also thinking that I'm probably going to stick something. No, I can put a screw in afterwards. I don't need to do that. So here's my earrings. Now mind you, these may have shifted a little bit, or I've been picking them up and down and everything, but we'll just cut them again. Pretty close actually, I'd have to say. This will save me from doing another bake. I got it all done at the same time. Now I gotta go get my other cutter. There we go. And if it shifts a little bit, it's okay because I can always just turn around and sand it. This one was a little tiny bit, but I think I pulled a little bit when I smoothed it on there. Yeah, see, nothing to even talk about, just that little tiny spot. There. All right, I'll put this stuff away. Pick these up and smooth off the edges, but they look pretty good. They have a nice back on them. I always find it hard to get the right lighting. So I'm just going to set these up here for now because when that cools off and comes out of the oven, I'm going to be doing the next part to this that I want to do. And I don't want these in my way because, you know me, I'm a klutz and I'll probably mess them up. They're going to look pretty cool. There, just those little flakies that you get on the side from the cutter. Nothing major. I want it off my board. There. Alright, so when it cools off, which won't be much longer for me, whoops, I'll be back. Alrighty, here we go again. Let's try this again. I keep bouncing you around everywhere. I don't want to touch it to stop it because I'll probably make it worse. Alright, water. Then I'm going to fold this in half. Well, well, well. Having a rough time, aren't I? And put this on top. I'm still getting stuff. I keep cleaning everything. Oops. Jitterbug. Okay. A little bit of water up here. And squeeze. Squish it all in there so I can take some slices off. Piece of paper towel. Get another roll down here soon. I'm running low. Dry that off. Whoops. Honest to goodness. Dry this off. There we go. Peel that. I might even need something smaller than this, to be honest. But I'm going to try this, see how it works. Trim. And I may have to do more than one of these. Look how that clay is going from water. That's weird. Okay, yeah, that. Oh. Of course, it was slipping, and I'm trying to trim it. I can still put the holes back in that. And, whoops, this is probably still wet, yeah. I'll roll this through and see if I can do that again. Fold it in half, give it a squish, peel it off. I know I gotta say it step by step, don't I? I don't, but I am for some reason. Squish it down here. I'm gonna just take my, I'll say bowl too, but this is handier. And I can put little holes in this where they've squished up. See? So I'll still be able to use it. Where there's a will, there's a way. Okay, and I'm going to trim this one. Just like so. That one came out better. Move this over a little bit. And we'll do this one. Oh, set to my thumb. I'm going to roll this through. I just like to have some extra just in case. I don't need a lot of it, but you know what they say, better to be safe than sorry. I'm going to give that another little spray. Do that side. Squish it in. That one actually came out really well. Have some of these pieces out of my way. And because I'm doing extra, I can pick and choose what I want. There. Oops. Can't get over how that's on my fingers. I've never had that happen before. It's weird. Just plain downright weird. Alright, so I'm going to take this one. See, I don't want a big piece. I just want a little bit of it on there. I think I will fix this up a little bit more the way I want it to look. Or would this one be better? do that, or I could do this one, because it doesn't really matter, does it? Oops, pick that piece off. I also have this one here. I'm trying to be as gentle as possible. Oops. Sorry about that, my battery just went low on me. Thinking, what is going on here? Okay, so I'm just going to put a little hole in there and see if I might like this one better. Nah. I know, make up my mind, right? Okay, I'll do this one. I'm just going to put it there like that. And I'm going to, oh, just different things dinging off here. I'm going to wrap that around the side, just because I think it looks kind of cool. And trim it off. Just like this. I don't want that there. I'm going to take this off because that doesn't look like it's supposed to be there. Do you see what I mean? This little piece right here. There, I like that better. Move this over a little. Oh, I love clay. You can just do so much with it. Manipulate it. So I'm going to hear about people say, oh, I made a mistake and I wasted clay. How do you waste clay? It's still clay. It didn't get up and leave, right? So you still have it. So there. Yep, still have to bake it. Put that one to the side. I'm going to do these little tiny earrings. Now, what shall we put on them? Obviously it's got to be tiny. Like that, tiny. And I'm going to wrap that around the side too. I don't know if I want that. I'm going to cut this up a little bit. Like there. And again, I don't want to cover up a lot of the black. Pick that off because it was just in my way. I'll just roll that over the side and trim it off. Yeah. And this earring has to go on the other side. Pick up some of these little pieces I got laying around that keep sticking to me. Now what do I have here? Again, let's trim it up some. I kind of like it looking a little bit more rough. Alright, let's try this one on there. And again, like I said, the other side. I'm going to keep these natural looking too. I don't want to put a shine or anything on them. There. A little manipulation. I'll turn it over and trim it up. And again, if I don't get it all, I can always sand it. Well, sand it a little bit, I guess. I don't want to ruin my back. Excuse me. I think it's all good. So, there's these two. This pendant. And I just have to do the last one. It's got black in it. Toss that to the side. And this pendant. This one I might put one up here. Nah, I don't want that one. Kind of icky looking. Trim this one up some. Yep, that's just what I'm doing with that one. No ands, ifs, or buts. That's what I'm doing. Because I like it. Right off the hop, I liked it. Liked how it looked. And I like how it wraps around the sides like that. See? That little bead of white. I'll get some of the stuff out of my way. It's sticking to me like crazy. There. What you think? Minus my white hands. I almost think I was playing with paint. And this one. I'm going to go put them in the oven for an hour actually, because they're quite thick. I haven't even put them in for one bake, so I'm going to put them in the oven for an hour. And when they're finished, we will check them out. So I'll see you in a bit. Hi, I'm back. I'm just trying to... Okay, I'll just move up further. I'm back. The lighting, I kind of moved everything around, so I don't think my lighting's all that great. But let me turn this one on. Yeah, see, I don't find that one does anything. All right, anyway, here we are. I think they came out cute. I was going to put these little screw-in things on my pendants, but I decided not to, because I think these look way better. And the earrings, something black on my hand, clay. This one here I did put a cord on it. I just didn't think to put one on the other one, but I'll probably put the same one. And that's this one. Well, it's getting really late, and I'm getting tired. But anyway, and all I did was, as you might see a little bit of shine there, all I did was buff it. That's all I'm doing. I'm not putting any UV resin on it. I did put my stamp in the back. Most of the time I forget to do that, but for some reason I actually remembered this time. So I put it on there too. And again, I just buffed it. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. And yeah, that's it for this one. So take care, and I'll see you later. Bye.